Welcome to Inland Empire Alive, bringing you issues, events, and perspectives from throughout San Bernardino and Riverside counties. I'm David Brady, and on today's show, I'll welcome Mike Lara and Doug Story from the city of Beaumont to talk about Beaumont Nights at Town Center, a downtown tradition continuing through August 7th. That's today on Inland Empire Alive. Well, Beaumont Nights at Town Center is a great event taking place through August 7th. Here to tell us all about it is the mayor of Beaumont, Mike Lara, and Doug Story, the director of community services. Welcome to the program, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So let's start with the basics. Tell me about Beaumont. Where is it? Location, size, and why should people want to go there?
Ooh, location. We are located off the 10 freeway. Actually, we're located at the intersection of 79, the 60, and the 10. We're about 20 minutes east of Redlands, and we are a population of about 55,000 square miles. You know square miles?
Oh, you're pop quizzing me.
All of it gorgeous.
Yeah.
All of it, yes. Well, Beaumont means beautiful mountain.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
okay. So I understand you're a lifetime resident.
I am.
So what has it been like growing up and now presiding over the city? You get a unique viewpoint as being mayor that you don't necessarily get growing up there.
This is true. It's been great. It's interesting, you know, wife and I got married in 1990, and one of the things that she talked about was the population sign was at 10,090 when we were married.
Wow.
And it hadn't changed for a number of years, and then all of a sudden it just started to skyrocket, kind of like the McDonald's, you know, now serving over a billion thing, right? So, but it's been great. It's a wonderful community to live in. Obviously raised my family there. And just, I really enjoy it. It's never wanted to move away. Had friends that had moved away and then come back. So it's just a wonderful community, and it's still been able to maintain its small town feel, which is one of the things I really like about
And that's
this.
a challenge, and you know, us being surrounded by giant cities like San Bernardino.
It really is, really is.
Well, so Doug, talk to me about Beaumont Nights at Town Center. This is its second year, I understand?
Correct, second year.
What was the genesis in sort of creating this event?
Council really wanted and directed our staff to begin to provide events that really revitalize and put emphasis on our downtown area. Our department loves providing events for the community, getting our community to come together. Like Mike had mentioned, that small town feel, it doesn't come naturally. You have to work at it, I think. And I think this is one of the ways that we do that for our community. We wanted to support businesses in the downtown and really just highlight some of the great things that we have to offer in Beaumont.
So this has been going on for several weeks over the summer.
Correct.
It is Thursday evenings, 5 to 9 p.m., Beaumont Avenue between 6th and 8th. Describe a little bit about what people can see when they come out.
So when you come out, you will see the streets are closed. Beaumont Avenue is one of our main thoroughfares through the city, but we close it off safely and provide a space for the community just to come out. We do concerts for the night as well, so each night has a concert with it. The concert and the stage is right in the middle of the market night, so everyone can come through, see all the different vendors, dozens and dozens of food trucks and different fun things to eat, and just hang out and be with your community and listen to some great music, see some different vendors, and have a great time.
Well, now that you're in your second year, for both of you, what has it been like seeing the response from the community?
Well, the response was so great the first year that we had. We only had 7 events. This year we've expanded it to 15 events just because of the response. We are averaging about 2,600 people each event. So it's really taken off. And again, it's just a great way to celebrate local community, to celebrate the entertainment. They do have local kids that will perform. Thank you. We had a Beaumont Music Center. They had their kids that are learning their instruments to perform. That was just telling me that we have a local kid who was on our Beaumont City Council, not on our City Council, excuse me, the School Council, who is in a band, and his band performed.
Is it getting competitive now? People want to get a slot?
We are receiving quite a bit of response from folks asking us if
That's
their
gotta be
kids can play.
flattering, though.
It is, and so we try to incorporate some local bands. Maybe they'll open up for some of the bigger acts that we have each of the weeks. But again, it's just a great way for us to celebrate Beaumont and celebrate our community.
I want to make sure we highlight the fact that this is all family-friendly fun.
All family friendly.
Is there a cost to attend?
No cost to attend.
And what about rain or shine? So far?
So far, it's
Yeah.
summer, and so far we've been great. Weather hasn't been an issue. A little warm when it starts, but as soon as the sun starts to come down a little bit, it really is a great, enjoyable evening.
We are talking about Beaumont Nights at Town Center, a wonderful event continuing through August 7th. We will be right back with more details after these messages.
Finally, it's here.
Counterfeit products are illegal. They are fake and can be damaging to you, your property, and your wallet. Real products are tested for safety.
You're smart, buy smart.
Go for real.
Well, I'm talking with the Honorable Mike Lara, the Mayor of the City of Beaumont, as well as Doug Story, its Director of Community Services, about Beaumont Nights at Town Center. Let's give the people a little bit of preview about what's to come for the remaining weeks. So on July 17th, you've got a Britney Spears tribute act. It's Britney beep. I like that. Keeping it clean.
Keeping it clean.
On
Family-friendly.
July 24th, I love this. A female all-women AC/DC tribute band, Thunderstruck. Awesome. July 31st, DJ Gary Williams. August 7th, DJ Gary Williams. What do you hope people get out of this event? Certainly you want to highlight Beaumont. You know, it's not just, come out and have a great time. You also want to kind of show off, what's great about your community.
Agreed. Trying to show off our local community, obviously, and also the downtown businesses, because they do remain open during Beaumont Nights. And our foot traffic during Beaumont Nights increases about 138%. So those businesses are really getting exposure. Some of the businesses actually have booths in the market night. So it's just been a great event, actually, and a lot of fun. It's a nice way to spend a Thursday evening instead of in front of the TV or in front of your tablet or phone. So.
Right. Now that you are well into the second year, how can you imagine it might grow in the years to come, based on some of the feedback you're continuing to hear?
We continue to get such positive feedback from not only our community but also our council, and so as it grows, I'm sure that we'll look at different times throughout the year that would make sense for us to do it. Maybe provide a spring option or different options throughout the year. We also the community is becoming familiar, so we'll do different events and we'll incorporate that area. So for Freedom Festival, we'll celebrate on July 4th, and that'll incorporate that day as well. In the winter, we'll do a Blizzard Bash event, which will just bring some fun holiday festivities and holiday activities for the community, but we'll also incorporate a vendor fair and kind of this Beaumont Nights atmosphere into it. So the community is really becoming familiar with us having this area closed down, and this being really the central, kind of like the family room of our community where everyone just comes together.
I want to make sure we give out the website where people can find out about all these fantastic events throughout the year. It is beaumontca.gov, appropriately enough. Do you have a favorite of the event, each of you? I know it's like asking you your favorite kid.
Yeah, right.
Or
I think
a
my
favorite show or a favorite concert you've seen, or fried food on a stick.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going towards food, and I love the fact we probably have each night over 25, almost 30 different food trucks and food vendors, and so I have been trying to mix it up each week, and so each week I'll try to do something different. And
Smart, you got to pace yourself.
Yeah, got to pace yourself, right? This is not my first
Absolutely.
rodeo, so I want to make sure I can survey all of it, just so I can have a really professional opinion.
What do you see the kids enjoying? That's always fun at events like this. And a lot of times it is the food.
It is the food. It is the fun.
Freedom to eat,
Yeah.
anything.
We
all
have
rules
a kids
suspended.
zone. We have a kids zone that we have for our area. So my department and our recreation staff will be out there providing games and different stuff. We have our mobile library comes out and they bring their bookmobile and they are able to set up in that area as well. We're looking at doing a kids market where kids can have a few booths where they can sell different things and kind of give a little entrepreneurial spirit to the young ones. So it's fun to see them, and I think they love dancing. I'm looking forward to the Britney Spears. I think they're going to have a fun time dancing and doing all that stuff, but that's been a fun thing just to see the families coming together.
Mayor, yourself.
You know what, you talked about there's no cost, but when you visit the food trucks, there can be a little hit to the waistline, if you will. So, and the food trucks are what I enjoy doing. Also, just to be able to see community. Obviously, on city council or city council members attend, and it's nice to be able to talk to the citizens and see how well they enjoy it.
Do they bring up complaints when they see you walking around at these
every
events, or they
once
want
in
to
a while
bend your
you'll
ear
get a
about potholes?
You'll get a complaint, but for the most part, it's just how much
Everybody's
they
out to have a
enjoy
good time.
Yes, and it's been good. I think I got removed from the kids zone once, but that was an accident. But we won't go into detail on that.
How much planning goes into an event like this? And talk to me about the need for donors, sponsors, volunteers. Like, what does it take to pull off an event like this?
Luckily we have an amazing staff, not just in my department, but truly citywide. And so it's really a team effort, and I credit that to our city manager and our council, in enabling us to all work together. So Public Works comes out and they're the ones helping to close the streets. My department handles some of the cleanup stuff with making sure restrooms and all that stuff is stocked. My staff do the other things, but we'll have our planning staff making sure we got the permits and everything correct. So it really is a whole citywide event. We have pretty large meetings that require multiple departments to pull this off, and it's been a lot of work, but
you start
it's been
finding
a
the
lot
next
of
one
reward.
as soon as the first one ends.
Absolutely, yeah. We're already looking at what's happening in the winter. We're looking and taking notes about what we can improve for next year, and different infrastructure things that we can improve the experience for the community.
Mr. Mayor, we've got about 15 seconds. Any final pitch? Beaumont Nights at Town Center.
You know what? If you love community, you love having fun, then you want to be down at Beaumont Nights, down in the community center.
Awesome. I can think of no greater recommendation than the Honorable
go.
Mr. Mayor himself. Mike, Doug, thank you so much for being on the program. Folks, get out to Beaumont Nights at Town Center. To learn all about it, go to beaumontca.gov.
Thank you for having me.
Visit iealive.com.